Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. There are 7 races scheduled for this afternoon's program. Post time, 1 o'clock. It's approximately 10 minutes away. If you'd like to take a moment to mark your programs, I'll give you the changes as we have them. There are 2 scratches today and a handful of driver changes.
1.
Our first change comes in race number 3. The 1, Somewhere Dancing, make the driver Jack Killeen. Jack Killeen will drive the 1, Somewhere Dancing, in the 3rd race. In the 4th race, number 2, Sweet and Feisty, make the driver Dave Brickle. Dave Brickle picks up the drive on number 2, Sweet and Feisty. Also in the 4th race, take out the 3, Bet She Can Fly. Bet She Can Fly has been scratched from the 4th race. In the 5th race, the 1, Dance the Way You Are, make the driver Tony Shadle. Tony Shadle will drive the 1, Dance the Way You Are, in the 5th. And also in the 5th race, number 5, Honolulu, make the driver Hugh O'Neill. Hugh O'Neill will drive the 5, Honolulu, in the 5th race. Our final change comes in race number 6. Take out the 5, Back in My Day. Back in My Day has been scratched from the 6th race. And those are the changes as we have them, ladies and gentlemen. As we are about to begin the program, we ask that you please rise and join Dan and Gala. This is our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful. Thank you, Gala. And thank you and welcome, everybody. This is the final day of harness racing here at the Clearfield County Fair for the 2022 season. Today we welcome the sophomore class of 2022 on the pace. They're in town for their midterm exams. The 3-year-old pacers involved in the Sire Stakes program at county fairs. These events are hosted by our good friends here at the Clearfield County Fair with our race secretary, Ron Deeper, and his assistant, Paul Lannick. Presiding judge, Mr. Doug Bishop. Our clerk, of course, is Kathy Harvey. Our starter and patrol judge, Clarence Martin, Jr. Keeping things official in for Team Lynn Scott is Lucky Jimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the World Wide Web, thanks to the efforts of Seth Dowling, live streaming the races here from the Clearfield County Fair. And we'd also like to welcome the Pennsylvania Harness Racing Commission. They're in town doing their best to keep us all on a level playing field. Post time 1 o'clock. We're looking for the horses in the first race: Dario Hanover, Everbridge, Toto Hanover, Sweet and Fearless, and Southwind Memphis. You can bring them right on up when you're ready. And while we're waiting, I'll clue you in on today's handicapping contest. It involves races numbers 5 and 6. The back page of your program is your official entry blank. If you don't have a program, any piece of paper will do. The idea is to select the winner of the 5th race as well as the winner of the 6th race. Include your name and get your entry in to the judges' stand sometime before the start of the 6th race. 5th race, excuse me. Once again, races 5 and 6. Select the winner of the 5th, winner of the 6th, include your name, and get your entry in sometime before the start of the 5th race. And I'd like to give a shout out to those good-looking kids in the bright yellow t-shirts. Those are the Lions Club volunteers. They'll be cruising the grandstand throughout the race card. They have water, soda, popcorn, and peanuts. Give them a wave. They'll come right to your seat. They're here for your convenience. And we thank them, and we certainly appreciate their participation in the program. Horses will be coming out shortly for the opener here. And while we're waiting, let's get a little taste of Dan and Gala. They'll be on hand throughout the card today, playing between the races. Dan and Gala.
Thanks, Jimmy. It's tradition right here at the Clearfield County Fair to have harness racing. So here's the Pennsylvania Polka.
The band has begun. The Pennsylvania Polka. Pick out your partner and join in the fun. The Pennsylvania Polka is started, it's Scranton, it's now #1. It's bound to entertain ya. Everybody has a mania to do the polka from Pennsylvania. All right. Everybody's cares quickly gone. Sweet romancing. This goes on and on to the dawn. They're so carefree, gay with laughter, happy as can be. They stop to have a beer and the crowd begins to cheer. They kiss and then they start to dance again. Oh, strike up the music, the band has begun. The Pennsylvania Polka. Pick out your partner and join in the fun. The Pennsylvania Polka is started, it's Scranton, it's now #1. It's bound to entertain. Everybody has a menu to do the polka.
Well, let's have a party right here at harness racing, Clearfield County Fair. Let's have a party tonight. We'll bring the music for your delight. Roll out the barrel, spread out some cheer. We'll play a polka for everyone here. Come to the party, join with your friends, singing and dancing till evening ends. We'll drink a toast till the barrel runs dry. Let's have a party tonight. Here we go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the first race of the afternoon. This is the Dawson and Chandler Ross Memorial Pace. Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing colts in Group B, going for a purse of $2,750. Number 1, Dario Hanover, owned by Bruce Shadle, Sacramento, Pennsylvania. Tony Shadle drives. The 2 is Everbridge, owned by Harold Burney, Northeast Maryland, being guided this afternoon by regular pilot Wayne Long. The 3 is Toto Hanover, owned by Mitch York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. Dave Brickle will drive. The 4 is Sweet and Fearless for owner-driver Roger Hammer, Bedford, Pennsylvania. And rounding out the field, number 5, Southwind to Memphis, owned by Adam and Mark Bresnahan, Butler, Pennsylvania. In the sulky, Eric Neal. 5 3-year-old pacing colts. They'll return to the top of the stretch, score once, right to the gate.
If I shut this off first, you're supposed to, what, these are last and first off?
That's first off, last on.
But if this is off already, is that going to cause a problem?
No. I mean, it might pop, but it'll be gone.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely not come through here. What time did they start setting up? Last
They
night?
started around 10.
This morning?
They don't have that much.
Yeah, not really.
Consoles, little riser there.
I have 2 different Kurzweils at home.
Yeah, which ones do you have?
KX, KX.
Pacing colts, away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at Sweet and Fearless, being guided by Roger Hammer, multiple Buster DeSalvo Trophy winner. Eric Neal with Southwind Memphis. Dave Brickle. Toto Hanover. Dario Hanover down along the inside for Tony Shadle. And last to score, Everbridge for Wayne Long. 5 3-year-old pacing colts making their way to the back stretch where starter Junior Martin will sort them out and get them ready for the start. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, here in Clearfield, we line up 4 across behind the starting gate. The 5, Southwind Memphis, will be in the second tier at the start. The field is now in the hands of the starter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's where the battle is. Field for the opener, up and in position out of the gate. Not sure what happened. Come through the headset, it must be something to do with the PA. The field is really light. The gate swings into the stretch. Toto Hanover in the center track, gunning for the lead. Dario Hanover comes away second with Everbridge away in third. Southwind Memphis on the move for Eric Neal. Fourth, the early trailer is Sweet and Fearless. And they're off the backside into the long ride down the back lane. And it's Toto Hanover up on the front. Southwind Memphis under a drive, putting the pressure on him there. And Dario Hanover 2 lanes further back in third. And it's Everbridge fourth, and Sweet and Fearless trails the field. The opening quarter is in 29-2. For the far turn, Toto Hanover up on the front. Southwind Memphis finds himself in the pocket second with Dario Hanover right there with him in third. 2 lanes back, Everbridge pacing in fourth, Sweet and Fearless at the end. There by the stands the first time, and it is Toto Hanover and Dave Brickle up on the front. Southwind Memphis, Dream Trip second. Dario Hanover well within striking range third. Big gap back to Everbridge. They went by the half in 59-4. They're into the lower turn. Final time. Toto Hanover. Southwind Memphis right there with them in second. Dario Hanover third. Back to Evergreen. 8 zeros at the end. In midway down the back lane. Final time. Toto Hanover in control. Southwind Memphis got a good thing going. Right on his butt. Second. Dario Hanover third. Toto Hanover. Company car on Southwind Memphis. Pops the pocket. Dario Hanover much closer third. 3/4 in 1:29.4. We're into the final turn. Toto Hanover, heavy pressure. Southwind Memphis right at his throat second. Dario Hanover getting big. Tony Shadle. Everybody's coming into the picture. Fourth. We're at the top of the stretch. It's Toto Hanover. This Southwind Memphis coming after 3 wide. Dario Hanover, but Toto Hanover. Rickle's got plenty of room here. Southwind Memphis. Toto Hanover. Now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the first race wearing the white saddle pad, number 3. Please welcome Toto Hanover. Sharp 3-year-old bay clothing by a rock and roll dance out of the good mare Tis to Dream. Owned by Mitchell York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania, trained by Mitch York. Driven to victory in the time of 2 minutes and 1/5 by Dave Rickle. The first race official, the 1, Dario Hanover, finished second. The 2, Everbridge, 5th. The 3, Toto Hanover, the race winner. 4, Sweet and Fearless, finished 4th. And the 5, Southwind Memphis, finished 3rd. Fractions were opening quarter 29 and 2. It went by the half 59 and 4/5. 3/4 in 1:29 and 4. The time for the mile was 2 minutes, 1/5. From the top down, 2, 5, 1, 4, 3 on the bottom. The time for the mile was 2 minutes and 1/5. The barn area, you can get them around for the second. We're looking for Rock Rules, Shimmy Shimmy Bop, TSM Ruby T, Cali Beach, and Teen Dream. When you're ready. And now back to Dan and Gawa.
Harness racing in the 50s, Del Shannon. Oh yeah. Hey. Hey. As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love. A love that was so strong. wonder why, wonder. Oh, why she went away, and I wonder where she will stay. My little runaway, run, 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 and run away. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder why, wonder. Oh, why she went away, and I wonder where she will stay. My little runaway, run, 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 run away. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder why, wonder. Oh, why she went away, and I wonder where she will stay. My little runaway, run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away.
All right, here comes the Everly Brothers.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. There goes my baby, with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am too. She was my baby till he stepped in. A goodbye to romance, there might have been. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I think I'm gonna die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance. I'm through with love. I'm through with counting all the stars above. And here's a reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at post parade for the second race of the afternoon. This is the Sue Lanick Memorial. It's the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for three-year-old pacing fillies in Group B, going for a purse of $2,750. Number 1, Rock Rules for owner-driver Roger Hammer, Bedford, Pennsylvania. The 2, Shimmy, Shimmy Bop, owned by Robert Wayforth, Kingsville, Maryland. The driver, Wayne Long. The 3 is TSM Ruby T, owned by Theodore Thompson, Brackenridge, Pennsylvania, handled by Eric Neal. Bob Kernitsky, Ruby T, is on the ground. Once again, TSM Ruby T is on the ground. Bobby K, TSM Ruby T went down. Ladies and gentlemen, they'd like you to keep the noise down in the fan The horse appears to be okay. We just don't want to get it excited. We're getting ready to get it up. We just like to keep the noise down for a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, driver Eric Neal appears to be A-OK. And the horse TSM Ruby T just got the wind knocked out of her, a little wobbly, walked onto the trailer, and it appears she'll be just fine. There'll just be a slight delay in the start of the second race.
Long time. Well, is it really? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know. Oh, is that in Des Moines? Cedar Rapids area, which is near the university. Tree line. Ah, okay. Not very long. About yeah, but about 20 seconds you're done. Yeah. Oh wow. They just had Ragbri out there where they ride the bicycle across the state. Oh. Oh. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track, away on their first and only score, and then they'll be right to the gate. There's Cali Beach for Jacqueline, Roger Hammer with Rock Rules. Here we get a good look at Teen Dream for the 2022 Buster DeSalvo Trophy winner, Todd Shadle. And Wayne Long with Shimmy, Shimmy Bop. The field for the Sue Lennox Memorial moving into position now, the gates of motion. From the rail out, it's Rock Rules for Roger Hammer alongside Wayne Long guides the two Shimmy, Shimmy Bop. Further out, Cali Beach for Jacqueline in the second tier, the lone trailer. Teen Dream for Todd Shadle. Gate swings it to the stretch for starter Clarence Martin Jr. 3-year-old pacing fillies in the Sue Lennox Memorial. Revved up and ready, here they come. And they're off. Sweet start for Cali Beach. Right out for the lead. Shimmy, Shimmy Bop comes away second. Going wide in that turn. And off stride now is Rock Rules. Teen Dream loops, swoops, and now gets the lead here for Todd Shadle. Into the backside with Cali Beach right on his bumper second. Shimmy, Shimmy Bop in with a big chance third, and back pacing at the end with a lot of work to do is Rock Rules. Teen Dream takes it by the opening quarter in 30 and 4/5. Leads him into the far turn. Cali Beach stalking in second, two more back. It's Shimmy, Shimmy Bop pacing in third. And then it's Rock Rules at the end as they move off the turn. Up in front of the stands the first time, Todd Shadle. Teen Dream up on the front, and that's where they like it. Cali Beach got Dream Trip second, 5 lengths back. Shimmy, Shimmy Bop is third. And way back to Rock Rules. Teen Dream takes him by the half. 101 and 4 into the lower turn. Teen Dream bounding along with Cali Beach right with him second. 5 lanes further back, Shimmy, Shimmy, Boppin', and Rock Rules are in for that long ride down the backside. Teen Dream, Todd Shadle just in full flight here. Cali Beach won't go away, right there with him in second. Inching closer in third is Shimmy, Shimmy, Bop. They go by 3/4 now in 1:30 and 2 into the far turn. Final time, Teen Dream right with him in second. Poised in the pocket, Jacqueline with Cali Beach, and now Cali Beach takes a peek to the outside. Teen Dream turns first, powering up in the center of the track. Cali Beach taking it to her. It's Teen Dream digging deep for Todd Shadle. Cali Beach coming with a furious rush. Teen Dream on the inside. Cali Beach up on the outside. Up in time, Cali Beach. Gentlemen, there's a judge's inquiry on the unofficial winner, the 4 Kelly Beach. The driver of 2 Shimmy Shimmy Bop has lodged an objection. The judge is looking into it. Get it together here in a moment. We'd like driver Jacqueline to return to the starting gate, get on the radio with the judge here, looking into the objection placed by driver Wayne Long.
Should I do it again? Well, who told you it wasn't? Who told you it's not? Oh. Oh. See.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial winner, the 4 Cali Beach, has been placed third for interference while off stride. The winner of the second race is the 5 Teen Dream, finished second, who was placed first by virtue of the disqualification of the 4. So now the results of the second race stand as this. The 1 Rock Rules finished fourth. The 2 Shimmy Shimmy Bop finished third, was placed second. The 3 TSM Ruby T was scratched. The 4 Cali Beach, your race winner, placed third. And the 5 Teen Dream finished second, placed first. The fractions were opening quarter 30 and 4. They went by the half in 101 and 4. 3/4, 130 and 2/5. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. From the top down, it should read 4, 3 place 2, scratch. 1 place 3, 2 place 1. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. In the barn area, you can get them around for the third. We're looking for Somewhere Dancing, Ain't Going Down, Better Straighten Up, and Toodles Hanover. Once again, we need Somewhere Dancing, Ain't Going Down, Better Straighten Up, and Toodles Hanover. And now back to Dan and Gala. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at post parade for the third race of the afternoon. This is the Clearfield Thunderbirds Pace, the first of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies in Group A, going purse of $5,300. Number one, Somewhere Dancing, owned by Julie Krenitsky, Butler, Pennsylvania. Jacqueline drives. The two, Ain't Going Down, owned by Neal Racing Stable LLC, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. The driver is Eric Neal. The three is Better Straightened Up, owned by Tony and Linda Shadle, Sacramento, Pennsylvania, and it is Tony Shadle at the wheel. The four is Toodles Hanover, owned by Bill Kreutzer, Rural Valley, Pennsylvania, and Denton Barrett, Englewood, Florida. Wayne Long at the wheel. Field of four, they'll go to the top of the stretch, turn once, score in front of the stands here, and then it's right to the gate. Pacing fillies away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at Ain't Going Down for Eric Neal. Jacqueline winding up Somewhere Dancing. Here we get a good look at Toodles Hanover for Wayne Long. And down along the inside, Better Straighten Up, Tony Shadle. 4 3-year-old pacing fillies in the Clearfield Thunderbirds Pace. Making the way to the backside where starter Clarence Martin Jr. will sort them out, get them ready for the start. For those late arrivals, I'll fill you in on today's handicapping contest. It involves races numbers 5 and 6. The idea is to pick the winner of the 5th race as well as the winner of the 6th. Include your name and get your entry in before the start of the 5th. Once again, races 5 and 6. Pick the winners, include your name, and get your entry in before the start of the 5th. And now to the business at hand. Starter calls for the Pacers. Pacing fillies up and in position, now the gates in motion. From the rail out, Somewhere Dancing for Jacqueline alongside Eric Neal guides the two, Ain't Going Down. Runway 3, Better Straighten Up, Tony Shadle out on the rim. Toodles Hanover for Wayne Long. The gate swings into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. 3-year-old pacing fillies sired here in the great state of Pennsylvania. Revved up and ready now. Here they come. They're off in the center track. Better Straighten Up. Hustled away for the lead. Somewhere Dancing comes away second. Ain't Going Down right there with him in third. Gap at 3 to the trailer, Toodles Hanover. They skid around the lower bend into the backside the first time. Better Straighten Up on the front end here for Tony Shadle. Jacqueline got a good thing going. Somewhere Dancing right there in the pocket second. Close up third. Ain't Going Down. Closing the gap at the back of the pack. It's Toodles Hanover. Better Straighten Up. Takes him by the opening quarter in 30 and 4. Leads him into the far turn. Sit in the loose pocket second. That's Somewhere Dancing, followed by Ain't Going Down third. And right there with the pack now is Toodles Hanover. They move off the turn up in front of the stands. Better straighten up, showing the way. Somewhere dancing right there with him in second. Ain't going down third. And Toodles Hanover at the back. And they go by the half. Ooh, Better straighten up on the front end here. The half was 103 and 1. Into the lower turn, final time. Better straighten up. Let every step still leads a tight length over Somewhere Dancing. Eric Neal gets a notion, puts it in motion, ain't going down to the outside, up and after the leader. And then it's Toodles Hanover at the end. Midway down the backside, coming to a boil now. Better straighten up. Company calling, ain't going down, right at his throat second. These two match strides by 3/4 with Somewhere Dancing third. 3/4 in the 133 and 4 into the final turn. Better straighten up, short lead. Eric Neal and ain't going down. Continue to apply the pressure. Looking for room. Somewhere Dancing. They're at the top of the stretch. Better straighten up turns first. Coming after him and ain't going down. Down along the inside is Somewhere Dancing, but better straighten up. Tony Shadle got plenty of pony here. And it's better straighten up in front. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a well-deserved victory lap, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the third race, wearing the white saddle pad, number 3. Please welcome Better Straighten Up. 3-year-old Black Filly by Betting Line out of the good mare Straight and Great. Owned by Tony and Linda Shadle, Sacramento, Pennsylvania, trained by Linda Shadle, driven to victory in the time of 2:03 by Tony Shadle. Results of the third official. The 1 Somewhere Dancing finished 4th. The 2 Ain't Going Down, 2nd. The 3 Better Straighten Up, your race winner. And the 4 Toodles Hanover finished 3rd. The fractions were opening quarter in 30 and 4. They went by the half in 103. 3/4 in 133. Time for the mile, 2:03 flat. From the top down, it should read 4:2:13 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2:03. In the 4th race, you can get them around. We need Gray Skies, Sweet and Feisty, and TSM Daisy Dance T. Just a reminder, the 3 Bet She Can Fly has been scratched. Once again, we need Gray Skies, Sweet and Feisty, and TSM Dance T.
So we have a special request. This came to us online with Seth Dowling's live stream through the Pennsylvania Fair Harness Horsemen's Association for a little bit of Jimmy Buffett's Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Habit, made it nearly 70 days, losing weight without speeding, sunflower seeds, drinking lots of carrot juice and soaking up rain. But at night I have these wonderful dreams, some kind of sensuous drink, not zucchini, fettuccine, or bulgur wheat, but a big warm bun on a huge hunk of meat. Cheeseburger in paradise. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. We brought the old sailor men. They eat the same thing again and again. Warm beer and bread, they say good praise a day. Well, it reminds me of a menu at a holiday. But times have changed for sailors these days. When I'm in port, I get what I need. Not Havanas, more bananas, or Deco green, but that American creation in which I'll be. Cheeseburger in paradise. Paradise. On earth with a long to be nice. Paradise. Medium rare with Mars to be nice. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. A tomato, high 57 and French fried potatoes, big kosher pickle and cold draft beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I steer for that cheeseburger in paradise? Making the best of every virtue and vice. Work every day, better sacrifice to get a cheeseburger in paradise. To be a cheeseburger in paradise. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise.
All right, a little bit of Jimmy Buffett. Online requests, that's pretty cool.
Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie.
Ready for the next race, Danny?
Ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at Post Parade for the fourth race of the afternoon. This is the Howard and Jess Nieper Memorial Pace, the second of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes for three-year-old pacing fillies, going for a purse of $5,300. Number one is Gray Skies, owned by Timmy Betts, Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania. U. O'Neill drives. The two is Sweet and Feisty, owned by Mitch York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. David Brickle gets the call. Scratch the three, Bet She Can Fly. The four is TSM Daisy Dance T, owned by Theodore Thompson, Brackenridge, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal at the wheel. Short field of three, they'll go to the top of the stretch, score once, and right to the gate. Placing Phillies away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at TSM Daisy Dance T. Eric Neal. Hugh O'Neill, he guides the one, the Gray Skies. And last the score, Sweet and Feisty for Dave Brickle. Short field of 3. Making their way to the backstretch where starter Junior Martin will sort them out and get them ready for the start.
I can probably look back in my history.
The starter calls, placing Phillies in the Howard and Jess Nieper Memorial. Facing Phillies, slip into position now, the gates in motion. From the rail out, it's Gray Skies for Hugh O'Neill. Between horses, Sweet and Feisty for Dave Brickle. Out on the rim, TSM Daisy Dance T and Eric Neal. They move off the turn. They're all in line. 3-year-old pacing Phillies, side here in the great state of Pennsylvania, revved up and ready, here they come. They're off. Sweet start for Gray Skies. Hugh O'Neill guns her right out of there. Sweet and Feisty comes away in second and now goes off stride. And then it's TSM Daisy Dance T now away second, trying to regain her composure. It's Sweet and Feisty. They're into the backstretch the first time. Gray Skies and Hugh O'Neill up on the front. Closing the gap second as TSM Daisy Dance T and Sweet and Feisty trails. 5 lanes front to back, being led by Gray Skies. Takes about the opening quarter 31-3. Leads them into the far turn. Closing the gap second, TSM Daisy Dance T. And just behind that one is Sweet and Feisty. They move off the turn up in front of the Clearfield grandstand. Gray Skies showing the way. TSM Daisy Dance T right on his bumper second, and 3 back to Sweet and Feisty as they come by the stands the first time. Gray Skies and Hugh O'Neill up on the front. Being nudged along second, TSM Daisy Dance T, and then it's Sweet and Feisty. The half is 103 2/5. Into the lower bend. Final time, Gray Skies right with him in second, TSM Daisy Dance T. Off stride again, that's Sweet and Feisty. They're in for that long ride down the backside. Gray Skies led every step of the way. Still leads a tight length over TSM Daisy Dance T, who's under a bit of a drive there in the pocket. They go by 3/4 in 132-1 into the final turn. Gray Skies, Hugh O'Neill finds the gas pedal, opens up 3. Under a stiff drive now, TSM Daisy Dance T. 5 lanes further back to the trail, Sweet and Feisty, top of the stretch. And Gray Skies led every step of the way. Still looking to go the distance here. No problem. 5-length lead through the stretch. Gray Skies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a well-deserved victory lap up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 4th race, wearing the red saddle pad number 1, please welcome Gray Skies. 3-year-old bay filly by Western Ideal out of the good mare Gray Major, owned by Timothy Betts, Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania, trained by Scott Betts, driven to victory in a time of 2:02 2/5 by Hugh O'Neill. Results of the 4th race official: the 1 Gray Skies, the race winner. The 2 Sweet and Feisty finished 3rd. The 3 Bet She Can Fly was scratched, and the 4 TSM Daisy Dance T was 2nd. The fractions were opening quarter 31 3. They went by the half in 103 2. 3 quarters 132 1/5. Time for the mile was 2:02 2. From the top down, 1, 3, scratch, 2 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2:02 2. Barney area, you can get them around for the 5th. We're looking for Dance the Way You Are, TSM Tristan T, Aladdin Hanover, Wound Tight, and Honolulu. When you're ready, speaking of the 5th race, ladies and gentlemen, that is the start of the handicapping contest. Today's contest involves races 5 and 6. Pick the winner of the 5th as well as the winner of the 6th and get your entry in sometime before the start of the 5th race. This is the last call for the handicapping contest. Now back to Dan and Gala.
For some Santana. Change your evil ways, baby. Before I stop loving you, you got to change, baby. Every word that I say is true. You got me running, hiding all over town. You got me sneaking, peeking, running around. This can't go on. Lord knows you got to change. Santana.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at post parade for the 5th race of the afternoon. This is the Buster's Sports Bar Pace, the first of 3 divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing colts. It's also the start of the handicapping contest. They'll go for a purse of $4,125. Number 1, Dance the Way You Are, owned by Gary Johnston. Evans City, Pennsylvania, Tony Shadle gets the call. The 2 is TSM Tristan T, owned by Theodore Thompson, Brackenridge, Pennsylvania, handled by Eric Neal. 3, Aladdin Hanover, owned by Mason Shaw, Scenery Hill, Pennsylvania, Jack Colleen sits the sulky. The 4, Wound Tight, owned by Vicki Lynn Fair, Bedford, Pennsylvania, the driver, Roger Hammer. And rounding out the field, number 5, Honolly, owned by Larry Parlin, Washington, Pennsylvania. Hugh O'Neill picks up the drive. Full field of 5 3-year-old pacing colts. They'll score once and right to the gate. Facing colts away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at Aladdin Hauber for Jack Colleen. Eric O'Neill with his hands full of TSM Tristan T. Hugh O'Neill, Honolly. Roger Hammer has got Wound Tight. And Tony Shadle, Dance the Way You Are. Full field of 5 making their way to the backside where starter Junior Martin will sort them out and get them ready for the start. And just a reminder, here in Clearfield, we line up 4 across behind the gate. The 5, Honolly, will be in the 2nd tier at the start. Field is now in the hands of the starter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's where the battle begins. Pacing colts slip into position, the gates in motion from the rail out. Dance the Way You Are for Tony Shadle. Alongside Eric Neal guides the 2, TSM Tristan T. Runway 3, Aladdin Hanover for Jack Colleen out on the rim. Wound Tight for Roger Hammer. In the 2nd tier, the lone trailer, Honolly for Hugh O'Neill. The gate wheels into the stretch. 3-year-old pacing colts, sired here in the great state of Pennsylvania, revved up and ready now. Here they come. Oh, sweet start for TSM Tristan T. Away lertly. Wound Tight and Roger Hammer also leaving quickly. Jumps into the pocket 2nd. Dance the Way You Are, well spotted in 3rd. Honolly 4th. The early trailer, Aladdin Hauber. 7 lanes front to back being led by TSM Tristan T. Hammer Wound Tight right on his bumper 2nd, closing the gap 3rd. Dance the Way You Are. They go by the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. TSM Tristan T leads him around the far turn with Wound Tight right on his bumper 2nd. Dance the Way You Are well within striking range 3rd, followed by Honolly 4th. And the trailer is Aladdin Hauber. No change of position as they come by the Clearfield grandstand. TSM Tristan T being nudged along on the front end. Dance the way you are to the outside to turn up the heat. 101 and 4 for the half. TSM Tristan T Company calling Dance the Way You Are right alongside second. Also on the move, it's Honolulu for you, O'Neill. Aladdin Hanover getting into the mix. Wound tight, calling it a day. Midway down the back lane, TSM Tristan T with the rail, not the lead. Dance the Way You Are, got to head up on the outside. Honolulu loaded second over there, 3/4 and 130 flat. They're into the far turn, battling back TSM Tristan T. Dance the Way You Are, 3 wide, tearing up some racetrack. Here comes Honolulu, also 4 wide, digging deep. Aladdin Hanover. It's wide open at the top of the stretch, center of the track. It's Honolulu clears to the front. Aladdin Hanover coming after him second. Honolulu all out. Aladdin Hanover, final surge. Here's the line. Honolulu. Very tight on the line between the 5 Honolulu and the 3 Aladdin Hanover. We'll let Lucky Jim, photo finish expert, figure it out.
button for me. So I came back over here and said, no, over here. Then he did it so fast, there were 2 channels that I saw that were possibly active. I was going to just put both 5 and 6. But I didn't have it. So what are we doing? This only. And you want to skip my solo. I don't care. I've been playing enough solo. Let's go. So, just your solo, do the song, and go over there. Then we'll probably get most of that song. No, let's do that next. This way, all I have, I can keep the same sound. I just have to change the pattern. I was wondering why the corner sign looks so funny. Well, it's because they'll raise it later.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it was the 3. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 5th race wearing the white saddle pad, number 3. Please welcome Aladdin Hanover. 3-year-old bay gelding by betting line out of the good mare, always on a roll. Owned by Mason Shaw, Scenery Hill, Pennsylvania. Trained by Jason Shaw. Driven to victory in the time of 2:02 and 2/5 by Jacqueline. Ladies and gentlemen, the results of the 5th race official. The 1, Dance the Way You Are. Your race finished 3rd. The 2, TSM Tristan T, 4th. The 3, Aladdin Hanover was your race winner. The 4, Wound Tight, finished 5th. And the 5, Onley, 2nd. Fractions, opening quarter, 30 seconds flat. Went by the half in 1:01 and 4/5. 3/4 in 1:30 flat. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 2/5. From the top down, it should read 3:41.52 on the bottom, and the time for the mile, 2:02 and 2/5. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment to thank the behind-the-scene gang that makes this event possible. First and foremost, the Fair Board for sponsoring the harness racing. We'd like to thank all of our trophy sponsors, the Lawrence Township Supervisors and Road Crew, Lansbury Trucking for donating the water truck, Clearfield County Historical Society, Joey C. and the crew, the Pennsylvania Harness Racing Commission, Seth Dowling, tech man extraordinaire for the online streaming service, Dan and Gala. The race officials and track officials, the Progress, and all of the handicapping contest sponsors. Once again, we'd like to thank you all. Couldn't do it without you. And we got to thank our race secretary here, Ron Nieper, for putting it all together. On behalf of all the horsemen, we'd like to thank Ron Nieper, our race secretary. May not look like it all the time, but we do appreciate the effort. Yeah. The barn area, you can get them around for the 6th. We're looking for Buchanan, Hanover, Pure Country Dance, Truthful Meaning, and G, I'm the Prince. Just a reminder, the 5, Back in My Day, is scratched. And we might have time to get one from Dan and Gala before they show up.
This is for everybody, all our wonderful backstage friends here. What a great crew. We've had a wonderful time as always. Special theme song.
Sally called and she got the word. She said, I suppose you heard about Alice. So I rushed to the window and I looked outside, and I could hardly believe my eyes as a big limousine pulled slowly out of Alice's drive. So I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? For 24 years, been waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I'm gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice? We grew up together, 2 kids in the park. We carved our initials deep in the bark. Ooh, me and Alice. Now she walks to the door with her head held high. Just for a moment I caught her eye as a big limousine pulled slowly out of Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 'Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice, who the heck is Alice?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on track. 6th race, this is the Castanola Family Pace, the second of 3 divisions of the sire stake for 3-year-old pacing colts in Group A, the second half of the handicapping contest. They go for a purse of $4,125. Number 1 is Buchanan, Hanover, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, and it is Todd Shadle at the wheel. The 2, Pure Country Dance, owned by Mitchell York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. The driver is Dave Brickle. 3, Truthful Meaning, owned by Christian Appel, Sewickley, Pennsylvania. Jacqueline drives. We're rounding out the field. Number 4, G, I'm the Prince. Owner-driver Brandon Smith, Bedford, Pennsylvania. Scratch the 5, Back in My Day. Field of 4, 3-year-old pacing colts. The Castanola Family Pace. They'll return to the top of the stretch, score once, and right to the gate. Facing Colts away on their first and only score. Down along the inside, Buchanan, Hanover for Todd Shadle. In the center of the track, Pure Country Dance, Dave Brickle. Jacqueline winding up the truthful meaning. Brandon Smith, G, I'm the Prince. 4 3-year-old pacing colts in the Castanola family pace. Making their way to the backside where starter Junior Martin will sort them out and get them ready for the start. From the rail out, Buchanan Hanover for Todd Shadle alongside Brickle guides the 2, Pure Country Dance. Runway 3, Truthful Meaning for Jacqueline out on the rim, G, I'm the Prince, and Brandon Smith. The gate swings into the stretch for starter Clarence Martin Jr., 3-year-old pacing colts, revved up and ready now. Here they come. They're off sweet start. Gee, I'm the Prince, starting out from far outside. Buchanan Hanover down along the inside. These 2 into the turn. Pure Country Dance away in third. Then it's Truthful Meaning as they make their way into the backstretch the first time. Todd Shadle, Buchanan Hanover up on the front end. Gee, I'm the Prince, caught on the outside, looking to drop in second. Pure Country Dance right there with him in third, and Truthful Meaning. They go by the opening quarter in 28-2. Sizzling on the front. Buchanan Hanover up on the front, being prompted by G, I'm the Prince. Pure Country Dance in the pocket third. And then his Truthful Meaning at the end as they come by the stand the first time. Sizzling on the front end here. Buchanan Hanover, heavy pressure from G, I'm the Prince. Pure Country Dance licking his chops in the pocket third. Truthful Meaning is right there with him in fourth. They're like a swarm of bees going by the half, 59-2 into the lower turn. Final time, Buchanan Hanover gliding along. Pure Country Dance right there with him in second. G, I'm the Prince going a long mile on the outside third, and Truthful Meaning saving every inch. In for that long ride down the backside, Buchanan Hanover. Shadle finds the gas pedal, scoots off 3 lanes. Pure Country Dance continues to chase second with Truthful Meaning in third. Then it's G, I'm the Prince, 3/4 in 129 flat. And it's Jack Record shaking in his boots. Buchanan Hanover now extending the lead to some 5 lanes. Pure Country Dance second with Truthful Meaning in third. Top of the stretch, Todd Shadle, Buchanan Hanover pouring it on here for Todd. Buchanan Hanover, sharp colt, sharpest on the circuit. 10 lanes to the good. Buchanan Hanover. 58-2, one shake off the track. 58-2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 6th race, wearing the red saddle pad, number 1, Buchanan Hanover. 3-year-old bay colt by Always Be Mikey out of the good mare Beach Bunny Hanover, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, trained by Todd Shadle, driven to victory in the time of 1:58 and 2. That is 1/5 of a second off of the track record. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 2, the driver. Buster DeSalvo Trophy winner, Todd Shadle. Results of the 6th race official: the 1, Buchanan Hanover, the race winner. The 2, Pure Country Dance, finished 2nd. The 3, Truthful Meaning, 3rd. And the 4, GM the Prince, finished 4th. 5, Back in My Day, was scratched. The fractions opening quarter, 28 and 2. They went by the half, 59 and 2. 3 quarters in 129 flat. And time for the mile, 1:58 and 2. From the top down, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 2. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 7th. We're looking for Ivy Stud, My Art Belongs to Rock, Mr. Untitled, and Seabet Hanover. And while we're waiting for them, I got the results of the handicapping contest. Bill Bloom is our winner here. He's our first winner. The backstage crew, perennial winners here. Adam Jury. Regina Bowman, you win. And Rick Williams. Rick Williams, and we got one more here. We have Dan Spignola. Danny Spignola. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to all that play. That'll be it for the 2022 season. The backstage crew, perennial more than you do. Might be time for a short one from Dan Agala before the horses for the final make it to the track.
This has sort of turned into one of the hardest racing theme songs as well, so we'll try to get a little bit of it in here. Our wonderful grandstand audiences.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. It was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who do believe you come along? Hand, touching hand, reaching out, touching me, oh, touching you. Sweet Caroline, hey, the good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never
and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only love. And when I hurt, it runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, or touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would burn down mine. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good, so good, so good. I'm inclined to believe they never would burn down mine. Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the 7th race of the afternoon. This is the final race of the afternoon. It's the final race of the 4-day Clearfield harness racing meet. It's the Clearfield Pace. Third of 3 divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing colts in Group A, going for a purse of $4,050. Number 1, Ivy Stud, owned by Tony and Linda Shadle, Sacramento, Pennsylvania, handled by Tony Shadle. The 2, My Art Belongs to Rock, owned by Christian Appel, Sewickley, Pennsylvania. Jacqueline gets the call. The 3 is Mr. Untitled, owned by Julie Kreditsky, Butler, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal in the sulky. And rounding out the field, number 4, Seabet Hanover, owned by Todd Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with the Andy Miller Stable Incorporated, Millstone Township, New Jersey. Todd Shadle drives. Pacing Colts away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at My Art Belongs to Rock. Jacqueline. Todd Shadle with Seabet Hanover. Eric Neal, Mr. Untitled. And last to score, Ivy Stud. Tony Shadle looks like he's got a handful there. 4 3-year-old Pacing Colts making the way to the backside where starter Junior Martin will sort them out, get them ready for the start. Field is now in the hands of the starter. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the horsemen, we'd like to thank the tremendous fan base here at the Clearfield County Fair. This race happens right in the middle of the fair circuit. And believe it or not, I mean, you people, you actually breathe new life into these guys, keeps them going for the rest of the circuit. They don't get a reception like this anywhere else in Pennsylvania. You guys are it. Believe me, they love it. I mean, they all talk about it. Now to the business at hand. Up and in behind the gate, it's Ivy Stud alongside My Art Belongs to Rock. Mr. Untitled and Eric Neal out on the rim. Buster DeSalvo Trophy winner, Todd Shadle and Seabet Hanover. Here they come. They're all sweet starred right away. Todd Shadle off and running with Seabet Hanover. Right on his bumper second, it's Ivy Stud. Mr. Untitled comes away in third, the early trailer here. Yeah. Seabet Hanover up on the front for Todd Shadle. Ivy Stud stalking in second. My Art Belongs to Rock and Mr. Untitled trails. 31-1 for the opening quarters. Seabet Hanover well within his range. Ivy Stud rages in the pocket. My Art Belongs to Rock in with a big chance third, and Mr. Untitled, Will Bunchfield takes it by the Clearfield Grandstand the first time. Seabet Hanover, Todd Shadle, he's win everything in sight. He might as well win another. Ivy Stud's got something to say about it with My Art Belongs to Rock. And the trailer is Mr. Untitled, the half, 103. 3/5. They lean into the low turn, final time. Seabet Hanover showing the way. Ivy Stud content to draft along second. Patient at the rail. My Art Belongs to Rock. Mr. Untitled trails. The pace quickens down the backside. Seabet Hanover. Todd Shadle's got the gas pedal down. Ivy Stud right on his bumper second. My Art Belongs to Rock in with a big chance third. And Mr. Untitled. 3/4 at 1:33.3. Seabet Hanover looking to go coast to coast. Ivy Stud right there with him in second, poised in the pocket. With My Art Belongs to Rock, they're at the top of the stretch. Seabet Hanover digging deep for Todd Shadle. Ivy Stud coming after him second, but he's too little, too late. Seabet Hanover, Todd Shadle in front. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you stick around for just a moment after the winner's circle presentation for the presentation of the Buster DeSalvo Trophy. It's going to go to the same guy. Todd Shadle, back-to-back Buster DeSalvo Trophy winners. He's been a tough man to beat out there. Hard-working, he's got some great horses, and he takes great care of them. And he deserves every minute of it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 7th race, wearing the green saddle pad at number 4. Please welcome Seabet Hanover. 3-year-old bay gelding by Betting Line out of the good mare Claris Hanover. Owned by Todd Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with the Andy Miller Stable Incorporated, Millstone Township, New Jersey. Trained by Todd Shadle, driven to victory at the time of 2:01 4/5 by Todd Shadle. Todd Shadle will be returning to the trophy presentation area. He's going to get somebody to take care of his horse. He'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll direct your attention to the backstretch. Driver Todd Shadle returned to the barn area to pick up